Hello my fellow Welt lovers. So let me just say this up front. If you thought version 3.6 of Honkai Star Rail was just going to be another pretty character showcase and a few cute animations, think again. Because this patch is hiding some of the most game-shifting updates we've seen in a long while, and no, I'm not talking about the delayed drip marketing or the sparkly banners, although yes, we will touch on those real quick. Topping up in Genshin or Star Rail can get expensive, and let's be honest, we've all seen those in-game prices and wished they were just a bit lower. Well, that's exactly what LD Shop is here for. This is LD Shop, the official top-up platform developed by the LD Player Emulator Group. It lets you top up your favorite games like Genshin Impact and Star Rail at huge discounts, up to 23% off or more. And yeah, it's super easy to use. All you need is your server and UID, and your top-up will show up in-game within just a few minutes. It's safe, reliable, and used by thousands of players. You can even compare prices, for example, something like the Supply Pass or a 6480 Stellar Jade bundle. It's way cheaper here than in-game. If you register using my link, you'll get a 15% off coupon and an extra 5% off coupon, which can save you up to $50 on your first top-ups. Plus, LD Shop gives you the same first top-up bonus you get in-game, so you're not missing out on anything. And if you're planning to spend more, here's a bonus. If you spend over $80, you'll unlock VIP status, which gives you a free supply pass and more perks. So if you're looking to save while still getting everything you normally would in-game, just use the link in the description and get Phanon or the Fate collab characters while saving more. The real meat of version 3.6? It's the new Relic Sets and the wild, experimental endgame mode that's basically Hoyoverse going. Oh, you wanted difficulty and build variety? Cool. Hold our Stellar Jade. This new content is pure chaos, innovation, and pain all blended together in a cosmic smoothie that's going to leave you rethinking your entire account. So let's get in the zone, Trailblazers, because the Relic rework meta is brewing, and the new game mode is about to have us screaming in joy, despair, or both. Alright, let's knock out the quick news first. Yes, drip marketing got delayed. We expected that juicy art and teaser text around July 29th or 30th, but Hoyoverse is keeping us starving a little longer. It's probably tied to back-end scheduling, or maybe they just want to build suspense because, let's be real, they know we're rabid for anything March 7th and Dan Hung. And yes, the leaks say we're getting new forms of both. March 7th Evernight as a 5-star Ice Remembrance DPS who scales with HP, and Dan Hung Terravox, a 5-star physical preservation unit who buffs allies to summon their own dragon. Sounds wild? It is. But let's park that hype train for now because while they're cool, they're not the real stars of this update. Let's talk about Relics. Version 3.6 is dropping not one, but 2 entirely new Relic sets. And these aren't just filler sets you immediately dismantle into Relic Ash. These bad boys are screaming metatech. The first set is built specifically for characters like Cyrene and the Receptacle of Memories clone. Yes, our girl RMC, and it buffs all allies' damage when the wearer's memo sprite is on the field. I'm sorry, what? That's not just niche, that's a full-on synergy bomb waiting to explode. With more characters using memo sprites in their kits, like the aforementioned March Evernight, this set could single-handedly redefine how we build buffers and support DPS units. And it's not even subtle about it. It's a straight-up memo sprite equals more team damage kind of deal, and if you stack this with units that already boost team output, you're looking at potentially cracked comps that push out ridiculous damage even in endurance fights. Memo sprite builds, once seen as weird gimmicks, are about to go mainstream. Now, the second Relic set? Oh boy. This one's for the Archer-style support units, and it gives skill point recovery to your allies a limited number of times. Yes, you heard me. Skill point recovery. Do you have any idea how insane that is for SP-hungry teams? Imagine pairing this with someone like Sparkle, or any comp that chews through SP faster than you can say crit rate main stat. Suddenly, your erudition-heavy teams don't need to ration SP like it's the end of the world. Suddenly, mono comps with aggressive skill cycling become viable again. This Relic set isn't just good, it's a warning. It's Hoyoverse telling us, hey, maybe prepare for a new SP-draining DPS archetype in 4.0. I'm calling it now. This Relic will become a sleeper staple for all future energy manipulation or support-heavy comps. F2P players better start saving up Relic fodder now because once these sets go live, the grind begins immediately. Do not sleep on these. They're going to age like fine wine in a space fridge. And speaking of high-stakes, grind-heavy, tear-inducing gameplay, let's talk about the new game mode. It's serving up endgame chaos on a silver platter. Warning, spoilers ahead. Proceed with caution if you're avoiding story leaks from version 3.6. Say hello to the brand new mode in harmonious arbitration and meet the biggest, baddest Lygus yet. The first genius, Antelikia, Xander. Yeah, that name alone should tell you this boss isn't here to play games. He's here to end them. And you better believe the devs turned the difficulty dial to interdimensional levels of pain. So, let's break it down before we all start crying over team comps. This new endgame challenge has 3 trial stages before you even get to the final boss. Each of these stages demands a different team, 3 totally separate squads, no repeats, no backups. That's already a big ask, but it's also the intended way to clear the mode. Why is this? Because every stage you clear makes the final boss fight a little bit easier. Skip those 3 and jump straight to Xander? Sure, you can, but it's gonna be a nightmare, and I mean whale tier nightmare. Like C6/E5/ every slot perfect level relics kind of nightmare. Now, let's talk about that final boss, Antelikia Xander. He's a special Lygus, which means he probably won't just be a beefy memory blob. He's got lore, he's got drip, and he's got mechanics that'll make even the most seasoned mock veterans beg for mercy. The final stage only needs 1 team, but that team better be top tier. You want all the rewards? You need to zero cycle Xander. Yup, clean sweep, no retries. But here's the kicker. No stellar Jades involved. That's right, this whole pain train is purely for cosmetics like an exclusive avatar and maybe even a limited time outfit. No pulls, just pride. Naturally, some people saw the no Jades part and immediately went into full doom mode. But listen, this isn't designed to be a must-clear for rewards deal. It's a challenge mode, a flex zone, something for endgame players to sink their teeth into when they're bored of mock and PF. This is pure bragging rights. Hoyoverse isn't trying to rob you. They're giving sweaty veterans something to chew on, while everyone else can opt out and keep enjoying the game without penalty. No Jades means no FOMO. That said, if you're F2P, this mode is going to be rough. Even playing it the intended way will be a test of patience and roster depth. If your account is missing key buffers or your relics aren't up to snuff, you might hit a wall. But please don't start doom posting everywhere. The devs literally said they might stop posting info if too much drama stirs up around it. And I'm begging you, I like leaks. I like knowing what hell I'm walking into. Let's not ruin that for everyone, okay? The mode also won't be available from day 1. To unlock it, you need full star records in Memory of Chaos, 12 floors, Pure Fiction, difficulty 4, and Apocalyptic Mirage, difficulty 4. These don't have to be done all in one version, just completed at some point. So if you've been slacking, now's the time to power up your squads and dive back into the rotation. The devs are basically saying, hey, if you want this challenge, prove you can handle the rest of our endgame first. Fair enough. And yeah, that means 3 full teams. No half-built filler squads. You're going to have to use characters you probably forgot about. Time to give Chinke a second chance. Time to build that hook sitting at level 1 since launch. No more relying on Seal and Bronya to carry everything. They'll be locked in 1 team, and 1 team only. This is the biggest roster check the game's ever seen, and if you thought Mach was tough, get ready for full team optimization mode. Honestly, this new mode is wild. It changes how we approach the game at a fundamental level. Suddenly, players who've been hoarding resources or ignoring certain units are scrambling to adapt. And that's kind of awesome. It adds variety. It pushes creativity. It rewards long-term investment. But again, it's optional. There's no punishment if you can't clear it. You'll miss out on a shiny avatar frame, not your next 10 pull. And for those of you bold enough to skip the trial stages and face Xander raw, you're either a certified masochist or a certified mega whale, and I salute you. The boss scales based on how many of the prior stages you clear, so skipping all 3 means facing the most cracked out version possible. No training wheels, no handicaps. Just you, a single team, and a boss that probably quotes existential philosophy while deleting your buffs. This is easily the most ambitious piece of content we've seen since Swarm Disaster, and honestly, it's refreshing. It gives veterans something new to grind, encourages team diversity, and spices up the meta. Will it frustrate some players? Absolutely. But if you're the kind of trailblazer who loves min-maxing, theory crafting, and suffering in style, this is your playground. So here's my advice. If you're ready, dive in. Build your teams. Take on the trials. Learn Xander's patterns and flex that perfect clear. But if you're not feeling it, skip it. Watch the clears online. Wait for future balance changes. No one's gonna take your gamer card away. This mode isn't here to punish. It's here to challenge. And if you don't vibe with it, that's fine too. At the end of the day, Honkai Star Rail is about the journey, the drip, the heartbreak of missing a 50-50, and the joy of seeing your underdog unit pop off. Whether you face Xander or not, we're all part of this chaos together. Stay strong, build smart, and may the RNG gods bless your relic rolls. Until next time, may your pulls be blessed, your buffs never get stripped, and your team comps be cracked beyond belief. Xander may be the first genius, but we're the first chaos.